Welcome to the best of the Gag On This podcast. You'll hear some of our best moments since our very first episode. We hope you enjoy, and if you like what you hear, subscribe to our podcast. We drop episodes every Monday, and if you're in the Sacramento area, come by to watch us as we record. We record live at Blacktop Comedy in Rockland, and it is free.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
I see you standing up and I want to knock you down. I'll put you into a base of self.
I had a friend, like, I just, it's not necessarily what I jerked up, but my friend was really into, like, I guess there's Japanese sites where, like,
My friend.
No, like, this one chick, like, shoved an octopus up her.
Wow.
And he really got off on that. Like, he was just like, that's the hottest thing I've ever seen.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh.
Hottest thing he's ever seen?
Yeah.
It's painful.
I mean, I moved away, so I don't know what he was that kind of creep that would probably get a hard on watching Two Girls, One Cup. Have you ever watched it? Oh,
man.
Would you like to?
Do you like ice cream?
Do you?
Two girls, one cup.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a journey through a soft serve ice cream shop.
Oh man, you guys really
I
hate
probably
this
don't
band right
want
now.
to see it. So
I mean, it's not horrible. It's a cinematic masterpiece, if anything. You want to know what's great? So who's seen it? All right, we've all seen it, right?
Yeah.
I'm the odd man out.
It's really
Okay. Well, no, you're not going to be the odd man out because you're going to watch it.
Oh, okay, great.
I don't know if you knew this. The company that made that movie makes movies to order. So somebody actually wrote in specifically for that movie to be made.
Oh Lord, I couldn't. It still gets me grossed out.
Oh man.
I didn't know what it was about when I first watched it. Yeah, I was just like, oh, this is kind of hot. I like the music. And like, oh no.
Yeah.
Do you have it? All right. Put the sound on too, so we can. All right.
Yeah, you might as well.
Oh, that is so gross. Oh, that is so gross. Oh no. Oh, they did. Oh no. Oh my God. That's gotta be fake. Okay, I'm good.
How many seconds did he make it?
He made it halfway.
No.
30 seconds. Good job. Hey, no, look.
No.
Oh my.
No. No.
It's kind of a milkshake now.
Dude, that is so the clip.
And he's still looking. Absolutely, you just can't help it.
Shit in the cup, and they both started eating it.
And then they make out.
They're not actually eating. They're like slushing it around. It's like hot soft serves. They're slushing
Dude,
it
he
around.
is straight up like he is wheeling away from the table.
I'm crying. That's so funny.
Oh my God, that's dramatic.
And it's just great because his reaction was so fucking genuine.
Absolutely.
And he had the same reaction as me, right? At first you're like, oh, this is kind of hot. Like, oh,
No,
two
the
girls.
first thing I saw was the shit going into the cup.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she was sucking her boobie for a minute, but then it was just shit in the cup.
Oh,
It
man.
was just shit in the cup.
Oh, goddamn.
I'm gonna have to drink that out of my head.
Yeah, that one's it's a toughie.
That's
Oh, my God.
interesting. I can't believe that exists.
Yeah.
You guys.
And
You guys were making me watch that.
Oh, my God. And somebody had to, like I said, write in to have that made.
I can't wait to go gray.
I'm trying to think. I was going to ask you, does the carpet match the drapes? But that's a female analogy. What's the male analogy to that?
It would work.
Like, does your stump match the foliage?
It's all hardwood. I don't know.
Right now?
Boner check.
We were talking about Parker and
No, Parker gets you going, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
Feminists do.
You like to be cucked? Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh, no.
That is a great word. Do you guys ever use that in daily?
I feel like,
Isn't that an alt-right word?
yeah, since nobody listens to this podcast, I feel like I can say this, but I feel like cuck is the new word for faggot.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people call people a cuck nowadays as like a slur, but like playing around. Whereas,
I can see that.
Yeah, like a non-manly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually a good observation.
You need to eat your mic, buddy.
I am so sorry, or I'll just speak up. But
Sorry.
Yeah, no. But although the other one's a better word,
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
more satisfying.
It gets the point across.
Yeah, it's like saying fuck as opposed to fudge.
Yeah.
It just doesn't cut it.
Is cucking a bad thing, though? Because I thought that was like a fetish. Do you know what cuck is? Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. But is
I
that
don't
a bad
social
thing?
media, but I have the internet.
Is it a bad, like...
I consider it. I mean, something's wrong.
Yeah.
For you to want someone to come in, rail your girl, and just be cool with it while you're watching, there's something wrong there.
See, I grew up with that was voyeurism.
Yeah.
No, that voyeurism is watching someone else do that shit. You know, you're sneaking in, you go around looking through curtains.
Peeping Tom.
Yeah, exactly. That's voyeurism. Watching someone rail your girl is not.
So what I'm hearing is I am completely alone at this fucking table right now.
You're into it? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't think I was until it happened. Not with my current fiance. Not with my current fiance. No. This was when I was fucking drinking and drugging hella, and like we were just fucked up. And weirdly enough, this is just how being on drugs makes your conversations. We were watching porn, all four of us. It was 2 girls and then me and a dude. It's not like just 3, and And he, very quite matter-of-factly, looked my way and was just like, your chick's hot, mind if I fuck her? And I was like, no.
That's
not at all.
Appropriate response.
Yeah. And then they fucked in front of me, and I was like, oh.
Well, that's not the appropriate response to you saying no, though.
Did you go to the other one then? Or no?
Oh, please tell me.
No.
No? So you just...
It was not my cup of tea.
Like, get hard.
I did. The other chick was not my cup of tea, no. But watching them do it was pretty good.
Was the other chick into watching her boyfriend fuck another girl?
I don't know. Like, that's a good question.
That's really weird to me, too.
I'd have to take that as just a consolation prize.
Yeah.
So at least you'd have that over the other guy. Like, because now that dude owns you because you're his bitch because I just fucked your girl.
You didn't win, but you went home with something.
Yeah, it's like, at least you got that. Well, I fucked his too, instead of just, he can take her whenever he wants. You just became Eeyore at the end of a porn just because.
Well, no, I said.
I think less of you now, dude.
Do you really?
I do.
Are you looking at me as if I'm a cuck?
No, but it's just, come on, man.
Dude, we were high. See, and that's just it.
Okay,
I haven't done it sober.
If he said, hey, mind if I fuck you? Would you be okay with that?
Man, he was high. Come on.
High. Is that going to be the same? Oh, that
me?
happened later? Yeah.
My asshole?
Yes.
Am I pitching?
No.
I'm catching?
Yeah.
No. That would not be okay. Wow, we just went off on a fucking tangent.
Yeah, it was kind of gay.
Yeah, let's take the fucking eyes off me and my fucking weird fetishes.
Now he wishes he wants to delete that whole part. Let's go back and edit it.
No, what I ultimately wanted was one person in here to be like, yes, I think that's cool too.
The only time I'd be good with that is if I was looking for a way out.
Yeah.
And be like, I'm out of here, you dirty whore. Which is a totally misogynistic, fucked up thing to say, but...
And I still would have fucked the other girl on my way out.
I would have, too. Even if she was gross. Even if she looked like me. Like, you know what? I gotta get...
All right, so now I'm curious. Are you guys looking down on me because I let some dude fuck my chick at the time, or because I didn't fuck the chick?
Just because he didn't wife swap.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, all right, it was a trade. It was a bad trade, but it was still a trade, whatever. Instead of just, do whatever you want. I'm just going to stand here.
That is interesting that you liked it, though, because I've always looked at it and felt like who would want to watch that. Honestly, some of my last girlfriends I probably wouldn't give a fuck now, but like the girlfriend I have now, fiance.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that would kill me. He was like, do you want to just go to a courthouse? And I was like, but babe, like, what about our friends? Like, I've dreamt about this my whole life.
What a cuck. Yeah, it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, no, stick to calling me a faggot.
But no, I wanted to bring up you hanging around the black folk because I myself am not racist, so I have a black friend. But
says every racist.
No, but I have black friends, let's say. And no, I actually do. I have a black friend. Like a legitimate black friend.
Okay.
But I grew up with a bunch of black friends in the Bay Area, Morgan Hill, which we've decided is the Bay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Tell me if you've come to the same realization I have. Like, have you guys hung around black folk?
Yes.
Okay, you guys just got silent, so I was like, are they going to answer me? Okay. So what I found is I used to think my friends were really racist because they would just be like, Nick, you're so fucking white. Like, that's what they're always like, that was so white, dude. That was so white. It took me a while to realize, like, there's disappointment, and then that so white is like the highest disappointment a black man can give.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
You don't want to do something and then have them respond with, yeah, your white ass would do that shit.
Yeah. Or like Keith. We all took a stand-up class here.
Okay.
With Keith Lowell Jensen. And he called me fucking white. And Keith is fucking white
as white as fuck.
Yeah. What was it? It was DJ. He said mijo, and I said it just like that. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, my mijo. That's exactly how I fucking said it. And Keith was like, and you're so white. That's the first time you've ever said that.
Yeah, you sound like an Irish man talking about his prostitute.
What's that? That's me home.
All right, but I just wanted to get confirmation on that because, yeah, it's like, I remember very vividly this guy, Jevin, who had an older brother, Javon. Spelt the same, just apparently you said it differently.
Wait, they were brothers? And their name was spelled exactly the same?
Yeah.
That's insane.
It was Jevon. One was Javon, and one was Jevin.
All right.
And they were all J's, and their dad, who I thought was a dick, because the first time I met him, he comes up to me, and he shakes my hand, and he holds onto it, and he's like, my name's Mr. Morris. You're going to call me Mr. Morris. And I was like, all right, sir. He's like, no, Mr. Morris. It was weird. But anyways, I remember they said I was an OG pimp.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah. Compliment, right?
It's a big praise, yeah.
So then I, being the fucking white guy that I am, I was like, yeah, I'm OGP.
Okay, well, you lost all that credibility you just gained.
And now Mr. Morris gets to fuck your girlfriend while you watch.
Oh, fucking hate you. Last time I'd be honest with you guys. Jesus.
Oh, you gave me a gift there, man. Episode 342. Hey, remember that time?
Remember that time Nick said he gets turned on by being cucked? Oh, you bastards.
So,
yeah.
So probably not a good thing in baby powder.
Yeah, and I was just thinking, like luckily we have our shit on the outside.
I had to put that asbestos somewhere.
But, like, imagine a woman, I mean, they get baby powder down there like it's inside them.
That's why they put the fluoride in your toothpaste.
I don't think they're shoving it in there, somewhere. Man.
What are you saying, Jerron?
He's on another podcast
Jesus.
entirely. You're still on an edition. But
This is the kind of camaraderie we have.
Like this.
He's just looking at us like, what the fuck?
How long have you guys been friends for?
Since that
comedy class.
101 class.
Not long.
A year and a half.
But it's like we've known each other all our lives.
You guys hang out outside of this?
Not really.
No. We tried. It just he's got a crazy schedule. I got the,
he's got the kid with asthma.
Trophy. Yeah.
Parker Newman. Hey. You should have been here when he verbally sucked your dick about your podcast. He was plugging your podcast on our podcast, talking about how much better your podcast is.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
nothing else is as good.
Rethink the name. You should seriously rethink the name of this podcast and get better, get more traction. Would you stop looking at me like that?
Because the name.
Is it tattooed on you, and that's why you won't budge?
No, but I did think about doing that for an episode.
Oh,
wow,
dude!
I'm not going to that one.
No. But
I could see you at the tattoo parlor with like a giant thing of Mountain Dew and a bag of Dorito chips, all listening to Nickelback and thinking about that last lap dance that made you limp.
Where the fuck did that?
I have no fucking response back to that because that was dead on. That was dead on.
No, I know you. I've known people like you. I know you.
But you realize I'm dressing like this ironically.
No.
I don't dress like this as a normal everyday occurrence.
That goatee was no accident. Come on.
No, the goat isn't. I can't grow facial hair, so I got it. This is the only place.
No.
What?
You dress like this. This is for real.
No.
Yeah.
No, this hat, I wore this because you were coming on. I was like, you'll dig
Why
it.
the fuck would you wear that hat if you knew I was coming on?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. Obviously, I need to rethink my shit.
You need... Oh, man. No, this is how you dress.
No, it isn't.
It's more gangster if you say, fuck you, this is how I dress. Instead
But I don't.
What do you wear? Do you wear... I see you on a weekend wearing like a black pinstripe shirt or something like that with like... I don't know why.
What the fuck?
Did you have sideburns before this podcast?
No. What?
I know you. We've known each other in another. We've known each other in another life.
We need to have a very special episode where you queer eye him.
Yeah,
and you guys just go out and we record.
I
you guys.
do. No, I do want to. No, I want to take. I want to take you shopping like Drew Absher took Parker Newman shopping. Like I want to redo. Yes, he did.
These guys can vouch. I don't dress like this.
Well, you dress like that, but not the hat.
Son of a bitch!
What?
You're supposed to be on my
shirt.
Oh yeah, jeans and a shirt. I do.
That's it. I mean, I'm not saying.
But this hat, no. It's
hat
usually
is
a
not
Browns
him.
hat.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, would be.
How much did that hat cost?
That would be lame if I bought the hat because I thought they would be cool. Yeah. No, my mom got it for me.
So your mother dresses you.
She really did. She got it for me because she went to L.A. She got it like 4 or 5 years ago.
They still sell Ed Hardy hats at places?
4 or 5 years ago. There was a boutique.
Oh.
So I'm sure this costs way too much.
So your mom thought that, like Nick would like this hat for the Gag On This podcast.
So your mom thinks you're a douche.
As a joke, though, right? Like she bought it as a he'll think this is funny because he's a comedian.
No, this was before I did anything comedy.
Understands
wait.
this
How
show
long
is
ago
called
did she
Gag
buy
On
that
This,
hat?
so they look at
4 or 5 years ago.
And you still have the hat. That means it's your hat.
I'm not going to be a dick and throw my mom's hat out.
Does it go next to the other hats that you wear like normally?
No.
It's in like a.
I had to dig this
closet.
up. This was next to a Toots Drive-In.
It's next to the Christmas decorations in your garage.
If I had a
it's next to
garage,
the Christmas
it would be
decorations in your garage.
It's buried.
It's buried. Okay, there you go. That bill looks pretty creased, like freshly creased.
I fucking hate you so much right now. Like I just realized there's no way I'm going to talk myself out. Like people are seriously.
You know what?
I
did see your Instagram. You posted the hat on Instagram, and I was very curious. That was it. That was an interesting choice.
By the way, I was telling people I didn't think you were going to show because I tagged you in so many posts. Not one fucking like from you at all.
I don't like needy podcast hosts. What can I say? I really don't. Needy podcast hosts that dress like they just went shopping at Target and their mom buys them trucker hats in LA at boutiques.
You guys can fucking step in at any goddamn time.
I'm enjoying this way
what
too
tattoos
much.
do you have? I'm curious. I know you have at least like 1 or 2.
I have 2.
Where? Tailbone?
No. Not a tramp
The
stamp.
slide to unlock iPhone.
I have a tattoo on my arm that my brother drew.
Is it a band?
No. All right.
Okay.
So make a Jesus.
Make Jesus.
Oh, speaking of that, have you heard of so here's something that I didn't know.
haven't.
Have you heard of McPegging? Have you heard of the pegging before?
I've heard of pegging.
Yes.
Not Mick pegging.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
That's where you're taking in your Mick ass.
a friend of mine, she was asking me, she was like, so this guy I'm dating, she really likes him, but she asked me, he asked me to peg him, and I was like, what the hell is that? And that's I guess he wants her to put on a strap on and do him in his ass. So then she's asking me, she's like, is that gay? And I'm like,
he wants a girl to do it, so I'm going to say no, but
I would say yes, because what's the difference between
it's a chick instead of a dude.
It's still a big
But I mean, that's where
maybe it makes it like
maybe it's a little chapstick. You can pick your sizes.
You can.
Now I know what I'm gonna get you for your birthday. I'll send you a strap on. You can.
I'm sure Kim would love that. Thanks.
You think Kim would peg you?
No.
Dude, she would let you have it.
Yeah.
For every bad thing you've ever done to her, she would take that shit out on you.
She's gonna be like, go get it. No! Go get it. Oh, and go to bed. No!
Take it out of the box first.
Yeah, you and your smart mouth, go get it. You're getting it right now. God damn it, Mike.
Yeah, but then there's the inevitable time when Owen finds it and like puts it on his head as a hat.
And is playing.
Mommy, look.
I brought it to fight. He's fighting with
It's a lightsaber.
Beep, beep.
Dude, that actually happened when I was a kid because we had.
You brought a dildo to school?
No, I didn't. But we had some neighbors. They had all the Star Wars toys, and this is in the 80s or early 80s. And we had a kid up the street that would play, but he never had any Star Wars toys. But we'd would just share and play and have a good time. And then one time he came down all happy. He's like, "Guys, I found a rocket," and he brought this silver vibrator. Like, dude, that's and we're like, okay, it's a rocket, and he goes, no, wait, and he like turns it on. It's like, we're like, oh, that's fucking awesome. And then we're like, I sentence you to death, and we're like, so picture driving by, you see some kids running around chasing each other with a dildo. It's just played with it for like 2 days and then it disappeared, but I'm pretty sure the mom was horrified.
I was probably going to say, it probably disappeared in her vagina.
Yeah.
She's all, go back where you belong.
Never to be seen again.
I'm never letting you out again.
But so what'd you tell your friend?
I personally would think that at the very least, I don't know, the guy's bi to want that. That's how I would think. It's different than like we had talked before. I'm not one that wants like a finger in my ass or to eat ass or any of that shit. But I think getting even a big fake dick in your ass.
Yeah, no, I think it's definitely there's a line
dick.
crossed there, but
you know what I mean? Just because it's just the same. It's like, I don't know. It would be the same argument as the people where they're like, well, I'm not gay because I wasn't taking it, I was giving it or something. And it's like,
I was pitching.
I don't know. Yeah,
But I think you might be more gay if you're taking it.
Yeah, I guess if there's levels of it, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, well, obviously Rob wants to be pegged.
No,
so I'm gonna get to that for your birthday.
I got nothing against ass play. I think there's a line you got to draw. But
really, Rob, you have nothing against it? Like you're perfectly fine with your female just going a little hoo-hoo?
No, not at all.
Little exploratory mission?
She won't do it, but...
Dude, how was that conversation? Did you bring it up to her? Or is it sort of like the cuck thing with me and Danielle? She just fucking found out randomly. Because I said it on a podcast that was recorded forever.
Yeah.
Is this how your wife finds out you're into it?
Reminding me that, I'm going to take the fifth.
Yeah, no, it's there forever.
When you put it that way...
Oh, well, let's recap a little bit. Rob likes a finger in his butt.
Of course. I'm disappointed when I go to the doctor and don't. But I do have a point of making sure my doctors are small Asian ladies. But
you like them tiny, huh?
Yeah, just small hands.
But that's a good question. Like, I don't personally, I've had my ass eaten, and having your legs like up is unnatural for me. Like, so me
like
getting...
you never tried to blow yourself.
No. I know what I'm working with, dude. I'm not, like, blessed.
When you were, like, in your teens, you never tried to reach that. Bullshit.
No, I swear.
There you go.
Thank you. Our audience member is the shit. He was like, I might try it tonight.
I mean,
I
even
never
just
thought of it. I got to get into some yoga.
Not even like trying hard, but just one day you're sitting there bored, just kind of go, no, not going to reach. But
no.
I have it. I'm sorry.
Like, yeah.
Sorry.
You're all alone on this, buddy.
See, and that's why I got a bit that I do that it never seemed to work as well as I'd like, where I just walk up and go, it's easier to suck your own dick than it is to lick your own elbow. And I kind of wait. And then every once in a while you get a guy that kind of will just like lift his arm and like try to lick his elbow. And then, okay. So you noticed everyone that tried it went for their elbow first. No one went for the dick because they already know they can't reach their dick. See, that's the best reaction I've gotten on it. It's just, I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah. You're trying to suck your own dick.
I guarantee you, every guy in the world has tried at least once. Maybe not like wasted an afternoon doing it.
There's
but
two here that didn't. So it's not.
No,
I really haven't tried.
I've licked on my hand and like went like that on the underside of it. Like, okay, this is probably what a blowjob feels like. When I was young, when I was hella young. And then I found out that is not what
it's not what a blowjob feels like.
It feels a lot better. I almost said it tastes a lot better.
Oh, you know, in high school, I guess we can't use their names, but one of my friends.
Nobody listens to the podcast. You can pretty much say whatever you want.
Well, it was me and another friend and him, and that was before I'd ever been, checked, prostate or anything. So, like, we were talking about stuff that we hated, and then he brought it up in the car. He's like, I hate it when the doctor, has to stick his finger up your ass. And me and my friend were like, yeah. And then we were like, that's never happened to me. And then my other friend's like, me neither. And he's like, shut the fuck up. It was Roger. Yeah. So he was like, oh, shut up. And we're like, did he turn out the lights? Did he put on some music? He's like, shut the fuck up. You guys are lying. And it was like, at that time I had. So we were just like.
Were there two hands on your shoulders?
Why did he get checked in high school like that?
I don't know.
It's pretty young.
Yeah.
That's way too young.
I have not even been checked
I told you guys about it last
we're old
time.
now. Yeah, that shit just starts. They'll start doing it too when you're old.
They have a blood test for that now, don't they?
No, they still got it. They're just checking for inflammation.
Yeah.
I don't know. We have to ask Nicole.
Yeah.
But
I know I asked her to be on the podcast and Strawn's not here and she had plans.
Yeah.
But, it's just, I remember I wasn't even 40 yet, but I've never been all that healthy. And the doctor was like, yeah, it's kind of young for it. But then he said the one thing that he really shouldn't have. Was like, but I'd really like to.
No way.
He meant he'd really like to check it and make sure I'm okay. But I'm like, yeah, no, it's not happening.
Poor choice of words.
It's like I walked in, he's like, my finger's going in his ass.
He's all, and he's all, I'm out of gloves. But it's all right. I'll just put some sanitizer.
I'm out of gloves, but I got this condom here.
Yeah. I'm going knuckle deep on this fat, hairy guy. But, so I was like, yeah, no, I'll take it into consideration. And
sounds like you got Mick raped.
I didn't. We didn't do that.
Nope.
You guys are probably going to leave here and start putting Mick in front of everything. I'm just.
I would.
It is fun.
Like
Not me. I'm just no fun.
I really wanted to go to McDonald's and ask them what they thought about McJesus. I really did.
And they're going to be like, dude, I get paid $7 an hour. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
They're like, 50.
It's like, I am so stoned right now. I don't care. Let's see. Okay, so this is something that's on the same line of poop holes. By the way, since I can hear them pretty well, you think they can hear us?
Nah.
Because you can hear them, right?
I shut the door. I'll shut the other door.
What other door?
I only shut one of the doors.
I was going to say, what door?
Thank you.
Yeah, because that's bad. Little kids.
Yeah.
I mean, they got to get introduced to it eventually, but we don't want to be the people that
I
does
just
it.
don't want to, Mommy, what's pegging?
You shut it?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Both of them are open?
I shut one of them. I guess they opened it up.
What about this this one right
shut
here?
This one? It's got a thing on the foot.
Oh, my God. I had no idea.
I shut it. I actually shut it to where it, engaged.
They must open it back up.
Oh.
Not a good idea.
Yeah. All we need is this little...
So what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be someone that pegs their significant other.
You're supposed to eat ass before or after pegging.
Yeah, that was. They get all quiet for a minute. You can have a moment to answer, and then they just hear us like, and then he wants it in his ass. He wants it in his ass. Yeah. Is that right or wrong? They're like, hold on a second.
Well, if it was getting to him, you think they would have shut it, right?
Yeah.
You think they would have been like, hey, we don't...
Unless only the person on stage with the kids hears it, and they're just sweating like crazy because they can't leave.
Or maybe they're just enjoying a quality broadcast.
Yeah, it could be.
I'm going to go with that.
Yeah.
So you can make a chocolate mold out of someone's asshole now to eat it.
I have seen that.
You have?
I have.
Is it bad that I immediately thought of you and I was like, that's something we should do on the podcast, eat each other's ass. Like, you just have to promise me that you will wash appropriately if we do this. No hairs, no fucking dingleberries, nothing.
To make the mold?
Yeah.
The cast?
And then, because it's going in my mouth.
It's gonna be
don't
hair.
You don't eat.
I know it is. Look at his face.
There's no way you can't.
Huh?
Don't you send it in and they make the chocolates from it?
You send in the mold?
I don't know.
They probably just make the mold and then you got to pour chocolate in
apparently,
it, right?
No, it's like your own ass.
Yeah, I thought like it was chocolate on your butt and then it...
They just give you the thing like when you get like things for your feet, like you shove your ass into like a mold and send it to them.
Yeah.
They're going to have to make a mold.
Oh, if they do that, then yeah, I'm all for it. Let's eat each other's ass, dude. Are you down?
Sure.
Oh, God, I got to look at the pricing for
How
that.
much are the kids?
I don't know. Let me look that up right now, though, dude. I don't want to be the only one that's on here eating ass, though. Like, you gotta. Would you do that? I know you're not for it because Rob has mentioned it. Would you be up for eating that much?
Costs. I'm not going to spend money on making a chocolate ass.
No, it's not a chocolate ass. It's a chocolate asshole.
Oh, it's your chocolate asshole?
It's just the hole. It just looks like a little fucked up butterfly.
So you got to stick something in your ass to make that mold.
Yeah.
I don't want to stick something in my ass. Quit trying to trick me into sticking something in my ass.
Word of advice,
if
guys.
It was chocolate, Mike.
Word of advice: don't Google just chocolate ass because a lot of ebony porn pops up. And there's actually a chocolateass.xxx.
Nice.
Not what you were looking for.
Here we go.
You got to look for it on Amazon.
Edible anus chocolates. Oh wait, they're just chocolates shaped like buttholes.
Yeah.
I want the actual butthole.
Oh.
Nothing says I love you. Yeah, it's just butthole shaped.
Oh, okay.
No, I want the mold.
No, Valentine's Day is around the corner, guys.
Yeah, it's just anus.
That's my chocolate ass.
Oh, there is an ass mold though.
Yeah,
we could buy the ass mold.
How much is that?
It's on eBay, so I'm sure it's been used. Well, let's just click. Let's click the dude. I
would
want.
wait till you're halfway done and then say,
"Don't click buy me now."
Homemade. Yeah.
All right, so edible anus, pure milk chocolate.
I prefer dark chocolate.
Succulent. There's succulent fruity boobies.
Okay.
$10.50. Dr. Pink's anal brightening cream.
All right.
There's a chocolate bar of soap. That does not seem right.
Fruity booby sounds good.
I mean, I'm still down to eat some ass, like from this. We can get the chocolates for $10.
Okay.
$10.
Okay.
So you want to go halvesies on it?
Sure.
But what? It's actually making one out of your asshole.
No, it's just anus.
Just...
Oh, they're just shaped like.
Yeah, I could have sworn you could like make a mold.
They probably
there
are
is
making
one out
it
there.
off of one person's ass and then packaging it for you to eat.
I'm afraid to search for anus mold. That could
yeah, get like some blue waffles or something. Ooh.
Oh, that's the worst.
Blue waffles?
Yeah.
Do you know what blue waffles
No,
is?
what is that?
Oh,
don't ever.
Do you know what blue waffles? Yeah, our audience is just like, yeah, I fucking know what that is. I don't think it's real though, is it?
Yeah, it's real.
It's real?
It's very real.
So it's a thing that happens to a woman's vajayjay.
What?
Oh, we can turn our
explain it.
anuses into gold. A gold earring. What is that?
So you can actually give your Valentine the chocolate mold of your butthole.
How much is it?
I'm looking.
Ooh, yeah, that does not look like that's something we want to be doing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, fun.
Come here.
No, look at that.
Yeah, that just seems uncomfortable.
Okay. So apparently the company is called Edible Anus.
Mm-hmm.
And for just $38.95 plus the cost of expedited shipping, the company will ship you 5 boxes of white milk and dark chocolate
By the way,
starfish.
That was way funnier than
Somebody
what you were
just walked in when you said that.
That was funnier than you reading it because they walked in. It was like a mom, and then you're like, "Okay, so here's edible anuses," and she turned right around like,
This is not where we want to be. All right, so go.
Let's see.
Close your ears, demons.
The man behind the edible anus, Magnus Irvin, sounds like a perv, first started by casting his own anus. The process, however, wasn't without setbacks. Oh
no!
Just get to the price. I don't care about
no. You have to hear this.
What did he do to his ass?
And here's a quote. I poured the stuff in me bum and it all run past me nuts into me face.
That's got to be made up.
Sounds
That's
like
hilarious.
sounds like he's Mick Irish.
It's so yeah, it looks like $39 plus shipping.
Magnus.
$39
plus shipping, but it's not.
That's a pretty cheap date. I mean,
here we go. I'm going to edibleanus.com.
Okay.
Come on.
I bet our audience is waiting with anticipation.
Not found.
Oh, God damn it.
They took it down.
Look, 404, not found. Probably a good thing. Maybe there is hope for the world. But
no, I wanted to eat some chocolate ass, man.
You can order it.
Fuck. All right, well, there goes the chocolate ass eating. I mean, I was all excited.
The views expressed on Gag On This podcast do not represent
Blacktop comedy.
Exactly. Even though I'm sure they'd be down. But
yeah, nor do they represent the opinions of the pageant being held next door either. All right. So, you guys can talk too. I'm
just looking to see where we're going.
Keep going. We're enjoying this. I'm having
Enjoying
a
the
great time.
silence.
This is fun.
I don't really. I mean, there's some random ones like if I shoved anal beads up my ass and then
Benoit beads.
Yeah, and then took pictures of them for Instagram. Am I then a model for anal beads?
Do you think Benoit's stoked that's what he's remembered for?
Like Chris Benoit?
Oh, yeah, dude. That's what he's remembered for, not the whole, family fun day.
Holy fuck, dude.
That's so sad.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
That was the best line of the fucking night, dude.
We're just getting started, bro.
And sadly, there's so many people going, "What the fuck are they talking about?" But,
yeah, Google Chris Benoit,
oh, dude.
Steroid WWE family,
or don't.
Actually, no, I think it was WWF back then.
It was.
But yeah, Benoit beads. I feel like any type of bead could be an anal bead if you have enough willpower and lube.
That's true. But if I take a picture
anal
of
microphones.
That'd be way too big for my
nice
ass.
The nice little cushion on the top.
Yeah, but what if I pull out and the cushion gets stuck up there? That'd be like fishing for a condom.
It'll muffle your farts. If you were to take some laxatives, it would just go pop, blow it right out.
Or I could dig up there. I lost a condom in a chick once.
Yeah, or it could be lodged loose with Rob's dick. Usual.
It better not be too far up there.
What were you gonna say, Rob?
Yeah. So this picture, how are you modeling it?
Are
you taking pictures of you with a tail? What do you do?
Spread eagle, just fucking opening from a brown eye. It was just a conversation we had at work.
Your work must love you.
Wait, so what's the question? Would posting a picture of you with anal beads make you a model for anal beads?
Yeah, like a anal bead influencer on Instagram. Where they just send me boxes of anal beads and I record it and I'm like, look at the box I got of anal beads.
Yeah, I think you would be a model in like a public service announcement. Just fucking ban anal beads.
This could be you.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit we talk about at work and the kind of shit I think about.
Yeah. Prostate play, that's fun.
Deep thoughts.
That's a good time. You hit the Kanye. Word on the street is Kanye fucks with that. What I'm talking about?
No. Cocaine?
For those of you listening, I'm wiggling my finger.
He fucks with dick?
Yeah, you get domed up, got a finger in the poop chute.
Oh, he's into that.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. You like what you like, bro. Yeah, I think, it's a good addition, as you watch your girlfriend get plowed by 7 dudes.
Yeah. Or you put on he's married to Kim, so he could just put on the Ray J video.
The who?
Ray J. That's the sex video that she was in.
Oh,
with Ray J. Man, you need to get your fucking pop culture or porn. One of the two. It falls into one of the two categories. Not the best porn either.
That's why.
Neither was Tanya Harding's.
Actually, no. Kim was dropping some pretty solid D. She knows how to rock the mic.
All right, she does do that, but it was just it could have been better. Could have been full frontal.
Had to be better than the Paris Hilton one.
Well, that one sucked. It was all night vision.
Yeah. Well, she just looked like she was drugged. Just like,
oh, that's the best kind.
I don't know if she was drugged. She was probably on drugs.
I was gonna say she was probably normal.
Yeah,
that's hot.
That's not nice. She's a nice young woman with a promising DJ career.
Oh, that's right. She's a fucking DJ now.
Paris Hilton.
Yeah, and people fly from all over to go watch her. But they do the same for fucking Pauly D, which I'm just like... Anyways, let's get off this. We're not a podcast for fucking 13-year-old girls.
Could be.
Marvin Gaye and Al Green.
Yes.
I think they're the same person.
One of them's dead.
That's fucking racist.
That makes it easy.
They're all the same to me.
I'm not just saying, because they're both African American and of a darker complexion.
I don't know if they've been to Africa, so you should say black.
I know, right?
Actually, I had a harassment training.
What if they're from
today.
Jamaica? For Christ's sakes!
I had to do this harassment training at work, and they referred to. Dude, it's like a 2-hour-long training, and they're just going through all of the identity categories that you can't I don't want to say make fun of, but you can't make comments about or something. And they said African American. I'm gonna fucking report that shit. Report the reporters, bro. Shit's getting heated in the business world,
So I should just call them black.
Yeah,
Like,
that would work.
Hey, Blackie.
No, just call them the blacks.
You don't have to go that far back.
Bernie Sanders.
Just black is fine.
Just be like, yeah, very popular with the black voters.
We should probably get off the black subject, considering Asia May is our guest next week. I don't think she would appreciate it.
A little less Bernie Sanders, more Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, all right.
So
Rob just went there.
So we should talk about
Why
Jussie
did I
Smollett
sign this
then.
waiver?
Jussie Smollett.
Right. Because the only people that you can't talk about Jussie Smollett around is white people. Because every black comedian that I've seen in the last 2 weeks has excoriated that guy for being a hoaxer.
Excoriated?
Because it's pretty obvious.
Excoriated?
Yes.
What does that mean?
They've hit him with scorn.
Oh. Scorned. Like a scorned lover. Yeah, you know
Scorn is that like a muffin? A scorn from Starbucks
in England.
He's the gay Tupac. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. Jussie Smollett. He said that at a fucking I forgot. It was a live function. But somebody recorded him and he was talking about how he's so gangster and he's from the streets that he's the gay Tupac.
Wow.
Gay Pac.
Yeah, he's the gay Tupac. He's Fudgepack.
Too gay.
Two-pack ass. Two-pack shacker. But no, Jussie Smollett, fuck him. I'm sorry. He said he felt he didn't have a career. You're black and you're gay. Like, you are a walking character. What the fuck?
These might be pretty controversial comments, bro.
Why? No.
You're gay and you're black. You're a character. I don't know. Taken out of context, bro.
He's a gay black character.
But I'm just saying, which is weird, too, because I didn't know he was in Mighty Ducks. And I've seen the movie.
Mighty Ducks
Was
just
he in
keeps
Mighty
coming
Ducks?
around.
Yeah. He was.
Was he the puck?
I think. Taking wood from all the kids. Now that out of context is probably controversial. Speaking of taking wood from kids, what about that Michael Jackson documentary, huh?
God.
I don't know what the deal is. Everyone's like, oh, we had no idea. And it's like he did the song PYT. It's not our fault. We assumed he was talking of legal age.
It's what I want to do, and I'll do it well. If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
It's just weird having someone say, oh, it's a good-looking dick. It's just...
I know, our dicks are not good.
I think that Katy Perry said it best. Like, you know, there's tear-shedding worthy dicks. Yeah, I've seen a few.
Oh, yeah. I've seen some beautiful ones.
Beautiful.
Like to where you're...
I've seen some that are like
nice,
why is it
nice head?
Why is
like,
it so tiny up there and so large down there? Ugh. Why does it look like a
pyramid?
One of those weird arrows that are like why is this?
Have you guys heard of a guy talking about how big his head is only?
I like that.
Just a big head?
Gross.
No, I mean, I like a big, you know.
I got a guy I can hook you up with.
No, I'm good on your
Fucking showed his dick to Danielle, and she's just like, it's a huge head. And I was like, oh. But that's like his claim to fame. He's like, I got a big head.
That's gross, too.
Oh, he's a
picturing
douchebag.
This weird. I imagine it would get top heavy and just
fall down.
I imagine it looks like
does
a
he
mushroom.
have control over which direction
Does
it have
as
like
long as
a
it's like ridged well.
Ridged?
Yeah,
all
like the tip of it's like.
Like the helmet goes down appropriately?
and it's like a very nice. Yeah.
Boy, this podcast.
If it doesn't look like it's been through fucking war and back.
right.
Been through war and back?
You know, sometimes dicks look beat up.
Oh, German hiding in the bushes.
Yeah.
I mean, don't have too much pubic. I won't fucking go to. I'm not going to suck a dick if you have too much pubic hair.
I don't even know if I could do pubes again.
Yeah, I don't.
But again,
think I can.
it's like a pillow for your forehead.
No.
You get more dick with no hair.
I think you're talking.
It's
about
absolutely
from a
true.
woman's
How
perspective.
fucking hairy are these two?
You
Well,
don't
she
have
has
to be
to
that hairy.
shave his back,
But every
so-
guy that's had hairy dick or just pubes that shaved is like, oh my god, I got so much more reach without all that hair.
Yeah,
it's true.
But I'm not like hairy like a Brillo pad down there, and my dick doesn't have
matter.
sideburns. Like I'm not hella hairy like
it
this
makes a
fool.
big difference. You would, I don't know.
Does your dick have sideburns?
Makes a difference.
Oh, it's just
Plus, it's just
trimmed
pleasant.
like it should be.
See, he takes care of himself.
I don't need. I'm not hairy, so I don't need to. Like it's there.
Yeah.
That's
Is it
true.
like
We've
your
seen
beard?
your beard.
Is it like your beard? Yeah, you're
go
good.
fuck yourself.
You're good.
That took him 6 months to grow, man.
This took me
Get you some miracle grow for
He's
that.
never gonna shave.
2.5 weeks. Oh fuck you
I'm proud of
guys!
you, Nick.
The look on everyone's face
I'm
was just.
so proud of you. Your beard looks amazing. I want to run my fingers through it.
What pisses me off is I got a beautiful neck beard, but everything else.
Flush down here.
Said no one ever.
It's all flush.
It's my playoff beard.
Your
The
neck
Sharks are in
beard?
the playoffs, so I'm not going to shave it until.
Oh, it's no
San
shave.
Jose.
April.
I know I shaved today.
Did I have a beard last week?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a beard every week, pretty much.
No,
That's his 5 o'clock shadow.
Nah.
You hairy fuck.
I always feel bad.
My son started using some kind of oil or some shit, and his came in nicely, but he's black, so I don't know if it will work on
Your
you.
oldest?
Uh-huh.
He's sweet.
He's got a
He's
beard
sweet kid.
now. And it was growing worse than that. It was just like these little scattered patches, so he never tried. It took him a lot to grow a mustache and a little chin hair, and now he's got this full... I was like, oh,
maybe his balls
I'll have to try that.
kind of beard oil.
Put some oil on your
follicle
face.
stimulating.
Well, I found out I can do a comb over for the bald spots. I did that today. I combed it, and I was like, holy shit, it covers
Got
it.
finger waves, you guys. There are finger waves on his face right now of beard hair.
All right, so let's do one more topic, and then we'll take a smoke break.
Yeah.
Sound good? So dick pics. Being the are dick pics just a white thing, or because everybody I've heard receiving a
I
dick
got
pic?
full on stroke video the other day.
Oh, yeah? Can I see? I'm just kidding.
Unsolicited, of course.
Yeah.
I've gotten lots of dick pics. I don't mind them because I just look at them and I close the fucking message. I don't care. You want to go around sending people your dicks, fine.
Right.
So it's not a. It's
Some
not
of them
just
are nice though. Some of them are like, holy shit.
I saw a really
And I'll
nice
zoom
one the
that-
other day.
I masturbated to a dick pic once.
Oh.
I kept zooming it in to make like it was moving. No, this is what I did. I zoomed it in and I kept moving my hands on the phone so that it looked like I was jacking it off. I was like, that shit turned me on. I ain't gonna lie. It was a beautiful dick, Danny. I gotta find that one.
She apparently
I was
has.
like, oh, look
this-
at it.
She has this fucking anaconda that she still hasn't shown me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll show you.
Like we were like, is it as big as her arm? She's like, it's
someone at work-
bigger.
People trick you into thinking
I'll
that
be like,
sometimes.
someone at work today. No, so this 19-year-old kid was like, "Is my dick too big?" And it's like as big as my arm.
I don't want that.
And I'm like, nobody's gonna
I
want
don't
to have
want
sex
that.
with you.
I don't want that, but I want to see it because
I didn't
that's
see it. It's like a horse dick.
that's like the Loch
way
Ness
bigger than a
monster.
horse.
Like,
This poor kid is 19, and like he has to.
Ew,
go meet 'cause
like are we talking like Lexington Steel big? Like,
I'll let you judge.
do you know Lexington Steel? All right. Because a lot of times when I refer to him, people are like, "Who?" And I'm like, "Lexington
But
fucking
it's
Steel."
too much. Why would you want all that? Like,
He made a
and he's
choice.
ashamed of it. Like he's super ashamed of it. He's like, I just wish I was normal. I had a normal sized dick, and I'm like, well, I don't know if it's better to have a small dick or a big
fucking
dick.
who?
Part of my dick.
So
You took
being
part of your
guys-
dick.
Yeah, boo
Being
fucking
guys,
who?
Is it better to
There's
have a
this
giant
guy-
fucking cock or a little cock?
there's
What
a
would
guy
you
in
rather have?
Mexico who supposedly
Depends
has
what you
the
wanna do
biggest
with it.
dick, but they say it's all like foreskin inflammation.
Oh.
He's got it all tied up in socks and shit. It's
Oh.
weird. It's hella weird, but that fucker's bigger than his leg. But
And to answer your question, I'd rather have a bigger one because there are size queens aplenty out there.
oh yeah,
Like Bridget Kirchhoff, who
Their
fucks
pussies-
Lexington Steel
their
on the
pussies
regular.
are wrecked.
Yeah.
There's no coming back from that.
Like it, Lexington Steel has a dick that, to compare it to my face, it goes over my head. It is.
Oh.
You do?
Yeah.
When
Okay.
you
tap
lay
you
it
on
when
the
you
shoulder.
lay it on your face from your chin to your eyebrows,
Yeah.
it surpasses your eyebrows and goes clear to the neckline, the nape.
And he gives this bitch all of it, and you're just like, oh my god.
That's too much.
Like when he accepted his AVN award, you just see it. Like he walks up and it's just there, and you're like, there's no hiding it. There's no set of boxers.
Can you
that
make
could
like a
cover
little
that.
holster, like tuck it in,
Sure.
just
A little dick
leg
holster?
straps,
I mean, a big dick holster.
Oh, he
leg strap
yeah.
holster, so you can support the weight of it. That's got to be bad for something.
I don't know.
He seems to be
kind
doing
of
pretty well, slinging that pipe.
He's gonna have a bad pelvis when he's.
Yeah.
That's
My
what he's
knees
worried
are
about.
bad.
Yeah,
My
it's a-
pelvis. I got a bad pelvis.
It's not the herpes or the AIDS that run rampant.
All the gonorrhea and
It's gonna
everything.
be
that-
shattered and falling apart, just like people's hips and knees.
I kind of wish I had dick pic confidence though. Like I don't have that.
Yeah, no, it's
You
all
just
about
have to learn the
angle.
angles because I've been, I've
all about the
seen some
angle.
stuff that I'm like, yeah. I thought the first time after I got divorced, the first dick pics I got, I was like, oh, that fucker looks like a baby arm.
And then you get there and you're like, nope.
It wasn't small. It was big, and I mean, it was average, a little over average big, but it wasn't like I thought it was.
What's average big?
And then it was weird because it had a little head. That's where the little head thing
Yeah,
came from.
no,
It was just
that's not
fucking had this
okay.
weird little head on it, and I was like,
what's average big?
For me, I'm fucking 5'11", so I got a long pussy. So I was kidding. I just said I don't like. I don't know. 7 inches is average, right? Look at
Whoa,
average.
Yeah, like 7-8 inches.
7 inches is average, and I've
I
had
don't
more
want
than
anything
that.
above 9.
Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. What? You guys think 7 is average?
Yeah, 6 to 7, I guess.
It's 5 and like a half.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Google it.
Medical
Google
professional.
That shit.
All right, here.
It depends on how girthy it is. Are you going to show us a dick pic?
I don't have a dick pic.
I'm gonna Google the average.
The average size.
5.5.
Watch this. All right,
I'm
watch.
going to say 6.
Okay, Google. What is the average male dick size?
An average penis size of 8.8 centimeters. An average penis size of 12.9
Centimeters.
centimeters. 5.1 inches
That's-
when erect.
What?
That's insane.
5.1.
5.1.
Feeling pretty good about myself.
Yeah, same
right?
here.
5.1.
Wait, okay, Google.
5.1 is smaller than this phone.
What's the average depth of a vagina?
Oh my god.
3 to 7 inches. According to Times of India, it can be more than 3.7 inches. There are some studies that claim that the average range of vaginal depth across women is 3 to 7 inches.
I'm going to make it bigger.
Where the fuck is India?
So all those dicks have been in my uterus this whole time? My
Yes.
fallopian tubes?
Yes.
Where were they? Where were those dicks?
Thank God that when you guys were like 7 inches is average, I'm like, what the fuck? This is average globally. I mean, Asia's a big country.
Yeah, you're
continent.
right. We want the national average. We want the
Sacramento average?
South Sacramento average. 'cause
No,
that's
not
where I
South
was
Sac.
at most
I'd like
of
the
my life.
Roseville average.
Like, that's where all my dicks came from.
I wonder
was
if that
South Sac.
exists. Okay, Google.
So I guess I'll make pasta. Fuck.
All right. Do you know what?
Here's a salad.
Yeah, right.
Have you heard of Christian side hugs?
Christian side hugs? Okay, so I know about like the side hug that like a girl will give you when she doesn't want you to squeeze her boobs.
That's it.
Essentially, yes, but there's so much more. So there's a rap group called apparently Not Good Enough to Have a Name.
They're not.
Jesus Warriors.
Yeah. So they did a mashup thing called Christian Side Hugs, where they freestyle at some Christian convention about the importance of Christian side hugs. This is probably up TK's alley like nobody's business.
He doesn't even like church.
No, but he grew up in a place.
immersed in it.
Yeah.
He gets a lot of side hugs.
So
you don't want your naughty parts touching.
None.
And
so this is the rap group.
That Christian side hug. That Christian side hug. Give me that Christian side hug. That Christian side hug. I'm a rough rider. Filled up with Christ's love. Give me that Christian side hug. That Christian side hug.
These are the easy rules, so pay attention, it's essential. This ain't no front hug zone, you ain't that fly, you ain't my Jones. Stop and listen, no front hugs and no kissing. I ain't that scared to call your mama, you'll be riding home in coma. I got my crew.
Okay, so first of all, Mama and Coma? Does that rhyme? Is that a good
Wait. Are those white kids?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, let me
Are they white?
let me show you the screenshot right there.
Yeah, how could you doubt it?
Well, I wanted to make sure I wasn't just,
But they have their hats on sideways, so you know they're authentic.
They're legit.
But do they have the stickers on their hats?
They got bandanas.
This is before.
Well, that don't mean nothing.
As Jesse's got a bandana on his head.
What's funny is this has the equivalent of upvotes as it does downvotes. 1.4 thousand.
Give them a like.
I'm going to love them.
I just did.
All right. You feel good?
Subscribe to them now.
No.
Not at all.
Don't subscribe to them.
Because that thumbs up is blue and it's just staring at me like you fucking like this shit.
You douche. You Ed Hardy wearing a hat douchebag. Christian side hug.
Follow these rules, yeah, cause we ain't bluffing now. You ain't no rabbi, you ain't no priest, so rise up off me like the showbread with no yeast. Now, don't use that front hug, boy, that makes it awkward. That's inappropriate now. You back up offer cause we wanna keep our minds pure, wanna keep away from sin. That means it's
Oh my
you two,
God.
girl, all people all around you.
That Christian side hug. That Christian side hug.
The hook is fucking great.
That Christian side hug.
We be walking like, we be talking like, we be side hugging every day and night. It's how we do, boo. This ain't no club, so don't be hating on me when I show no love. We living holy, it ain't no thing. So put your hands in the air and let that shoulder hang. I'm going global, cause you don't know me.
Tennessee kids having flashbacks.
All right.
You say he's buying babies like Angelina Jolie?
Yes. So
this was about 15 years ago when they were doing that.
So what I want you guys to listen to is, yes, it is. I'm going global. Oh, you don't know me. I'm buying babies like Angelina Jolie. That's the line. But listen to the audience's reaction.
Boo.
Hold it. It ain't no thing. So put your hands in the air and let that shoulder hang. I'm going global, cause you don't know me. I'm buying babies like Angelina Jolie. So quit that.
Oh shit! Oh shit! He dropped it. Oh my god! He did not. Did he? Oh!
He just dissed some Angelina Jolie. Her daddy's gonna be mad.
I didn't think he'd play the whole fucking song.
I fucking love the fact
It's his ringtone now.
It's going to be on this episode. Fucking Jerron's over there just like, what the fuck
Can I
are
have
we
a Christian
doing?
side hug? Does it go like that?
Yeah, as long as your parts aren't touching his parts, we're good.
My hand touches parts?
Just his shoulder.
Oh.
All right, so we won't play the rest of it at Rob's behest.
Well, I mean, you can. I just...
No, don't.
But I do want to say that one of the lines is, now Democratic shift in the Congress, people, and he repeats that 3 times.
What? That doesn't even make
now,
sense.
oh, so quit that hugging and slow down, mama.
They're probably talking about me.
And hit my fist like President Obama.
Ooh.
Now, Democratic shift in the Congress, people. Democratic shift in the Congress, people. It says times 3.
You got to get those politics in where you can.
He says that.
Yeah.
They're woke.
15 years ago.
They're shook.
They're woke.
And then let's see. So if you end up here, then go ahead and scream it. When I hug people, I leave room for the Holy Spirit.
Oh,
wow.
If a girl walks up with her arms spread wide and she's front hug bound with that look in her eye, you better turn to the side and pat her on the back, because Jesus never hugged anybody like that.
What?
Scream it. Give me that Christian side hug.
That Christian side hug.
Jesus never hugged anybody like that.
No, he left that for the priest.
Yeah.
And the Holy Spirit.
Wow. That's rough.
Those guys.
When the priests do more back hugging?
He'd do penis touching.
I mean, not right from the beginning.
Wasn't there a raid at a Texas place today, a Texas church?
Not sure. I missed it.
Yeah.
A raid at a Texas church recently?
Yeah, like they shut the entire place down. The FBI was there.
Diddling kids?
Yeah. They were in line.
In line to diddle kids?
You got to wait their turn.
What are EG? It says these are the EG rules.
It's an EG conference. I think it's evangelical goofballs.
Oh, okay.
But it was the EG conferences where they were at.
Okay.
Give me that, Christians. I really want to play the song I sent you.
Oh, dude, that was pretty rough, too.
With that just auto-tune of that chick.
Yeah. Just making fun of-
Going to church.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so happy.
Rebecca Black Friday. They redid it, and it was Sunday, going to church on Sunday, and it was really bad.
All right.
You know what was?
That's why I sent that back to him.
You know what else was bad about that song is that, like, every stoner's worst nightmare is, like, it's got the police car siren randomly playing in the background. So if you're, like, driving at night and listening to that, you're gonna just keep like.
I freak out when I'm
Especially
driving
if it's
and I
like
hear
the third
sirens.
or fourth song in the CD, you know?
Yeah.
You're not ready for it.
Who has that CD?
Or the playlist.
I have the cassette tape in my car.
Right? That happens, right?
Exactly.
All right. You guys ready?
Okay.
Can't forget my Bible, God is my friend. Which service will we make? It's Sunday, heading to church on Sunday. Everybody's looking forward to the Easter weekend.
What the fuck are you doing?
This is the worst.
I just want to say, just so bad.
And he did not approve.
Danny, the look on your face is like someone just took a dump on this table. It's great.
You know, when I did that, the look was better than this.
Wait.
It's like after he listened to that, he's like, I want to go back and listen to the original.
I'm chilling in the front seat. I'm riding shotgun, VP's driving.
Who the fuck is doing this? Like, who's going to be like, yeah, let's collab elaborate. Like,
that's a great idea.
The best part is that guy looks just like Ali G.
Yeah, like I said, but listen to the word.
I'm chilling in the front seat. I'm riding shotgun. VP's driving. We're going to church on Saturday night. Oh, tomorrow is Easter. Oh, look, there's a tree and a fire truck and another car. That car is orange. Nothing rhymes with orange. Let's go to church. It's Easter weekend. Come on, come on.
What the fuck? That car is orange. Nothing rhymes with orange. Oh,
what are you guys doing with your time?
Oh, take his phone.
Next time you don't go to an open mic and you're watching YouTube, you think about your life.
You need to think about why you're not at an open mic.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's posted on the Legions of Skanks. Thanks for listening to this week's Best of Gag On This podcast. Look for episodes every Monday.